Evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time for some Doctor News. News from in and around the universe that may or may not affect you on some weird level. A lot of interesting things going on. Like I said, Skydark Chapter 6 I am working on it right now as of this moment. It's just there's a lot that's going to happen in this particular chapter, besides the fact that the ship's finally getting to Skydark and whatnot. And then also we had some interesting things over the weekend when, Chris Eccleston made an appearance. All right, let's go ahead and let's hop right into that, shall we? Let's take a look. Bam. All right, here we go. Okay, the prolific former Doctor who took to the stage of a small Berkshire theater in order to raise funds for it, thrilling hundreds of fans with an overview of his stage, film, and TV career. And this is a nicely written little, blow by blow what happened that night and whatnot. But what's even better about it is if you look around on Twitter, Instagram, and I think a couple other places, there was this big, weird, stupid story going around that he had wanted nothing more to do with Doctor Who at all. And that's a load of bullshit. It is. If you look around, you'll see that he signed autographs for Doctor Who. He's, doesn't shun people away from that or anything like that. And so, Chris Eccleston, still a hell of a guy. While he didn't reprise the role for the what I call the 8th anniversary special, he still doesn't deny the fact he was the Doctor. And you got to remember, you got to give him props for the fact that this is the guy who jump-started the show. So if you want a blow-by-blow of what happened, bam, 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 here it is. Okay, Doctor Who actor is the first to star in all 3 spin-offs, including Class. And see, oh, look, this is what Doctor Who's been up to lately. Working for the Metro. Okay, so Paul Mark Davis, performer in question, starred alongside David Tennant and John Barrowman in Utopia. And news was he was spotted by a keen-eyed fan named Ruther on Twitter. The actor played a nasty-looking member of the future kind known as the Chieftain. And, blah, blah, blah. Then later that same year, he debuted on the CBBC spinoff, The Sarah Jane Adventures. And he played the Trickster. And then apparently now he's been cited working on the series Class. So, interesting thing to see. They don't know who he's playing. Not a lot, known so far as to what's going on for Class, other than we know who the cast is and whatnot. So, I guess we'll find out. Moving on. And it's just been announced apparently that Spencer Wilding, no, this is not what he looks like, is going to play Darth Vader apparently in this upcoming Rogue One movie. And a lot of people knew him as, okay, let's see, in Doctor Who, he was the Minotaur / Race that was a cousin to the Nymons and the God Complex. He was the Wooden King in the Doctor, Widow, and the Wardrobe. And he was Ice Warrior Skaldak in 2013's Cold War. And this is the guy he played when he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. So, interesting to see he's landed the role and whatnot. It's nice to know that Darth Vader will have some part in Rogue One, but at the same time, he had to kind of anticipate it because Rogue One is taking place just before, the original Death Star while it's being built. So that's before Yavin. So, boom. And for those of you who wish they could really care, the Series 9 full live plus 7 figures are out. And, of course, like I said, I'm not going to go into this in any detail, but if you want to take a look at how things are going and whatnot, plus they got some really nifty graphs you can check out, that's up to you. But as far as I'm concerned, come on, it's Doctor Who. It always does well. And the fact that the British ratings, weren't as lively as a lot of people would have liked them to be, it is still kicking ass internationally. So I wish, folks would remember that before they go down on that show where, just take digs at it. Oh, well, that's all I have for today. Just a small little thing, a little blurb to get you all going. So take care, ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you all on the flip side. Dr. Freedom out, baby.